Hello, welcome back to another video. Well, I'm very sorry. Let me apologize for my weak voice. I understand I look a mess. I didn't even really brush this whole thing. So, I want to tell you a story about a Ugandan scammer. There was a time I was out. That this was like I think it was 2 or 3 years back. Yeah, I was staying in Rodport by that time. So I was out, I met this guy, and obviously we exchanged numbers and things like that. So as we continued talking, the guy obviously was posting nice pictures, like where he was standing behind Abu G wagon and things like that. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, hmm, look at you. I see you. I see you have money. I see. I feel like men they know that as long as you have money and as long as people they see that when you have money, like there's a conversations that are like obviously we're interested, we wanna know. So with this guy, we started talking and things like that. He was just telling me like, oh, he's from a royal family there in Uganda and things like that. And his family, they want him obviously to get married, they want him to have a wife and things like that. So for me, I was like, oh, okay. Like it was just a weird thing. Like imagine in just like a few days of you guys talking, and this person is telling me like the family they want him to get married. He's old enough to get married now, and at home they're expecting marriage and things like that. So for me, I asked like, okay, since when you are from a royal family, so are you gonna be allowed to be dating someone that is not obviously from there, from Uganda? Because with these countries, like you usually found a person, let's say we are from Cameroon and you are something that side, they'll be like, okay, you have to be dating somebody, or your first wife has to be your fellow Cameroonian, like obviously. So for me, I was just asking this guy, I was like, okay, since when are you from Uganda, are they going to be okay with you dating a person from another country and you taking your first wife uh, from another country? He was like, no, that's not an issue. They're going to be happy with me as long as I'm married. So for me, the whole thing, it just started being sketchy and things like that. He was like, we continued talking the other day. He was like, I want you to come. It's like, I want you to come to Sentin. I want us to meet up and things like that. Yo, sorry guys, I'm sweating, it's hot. It's like, I want you to come to Sentin. Let's meet up and talk. I'm like, okay, I can come, but I just feel like it's going to make more sense if, in essence, you have all these cars for you to come and fetch me. I'm not gonna Uber there. I'm not gonna catch a taxi there. Obviously, if you have all these different cars, like you have to come and fetch me. Yo, the guy didn't come and fetch me, son. The guy didn't even bother. He didn't even come and fetch me. And it was just, after that, it was just awkward. It was like, oh, I thought you were gonna Uber here and so that we can talk and things like that. I'm like, no, I'm not Ubering. Like, I can't be Ubering. What if something happens? I think it was back then, even people that were like, oh, you have to be careful if you are in a Bolt or if you are in an Uber, taxi, or whatever that you will use. So obviously that didn't happen. I didn't go. So for me, like now looking back at these episodes that I've been watching, like the Owami episodes, I'm like, yo, I'm just glad that I wasn't able, I was like, I didn't entertain much that guy. Like when he asked me to come, I didn't even think twice. For me, I was like, I don't know, like, sometimes when you're speaking to a person and you feel like there's this energy, man, this person is coming with a different kind of energy that is just negative. You don't know what it is. You can't pinpoint. You can't be like, okay, this is what I'm thinking. You understand? So for me, I was like, no, this is off. I'm out. Love Vanne. Sarani and Nepa. Go to the next one. So it happened like this. So now I've been watching obviously these episodes of people getting scammed, like Woma 3 million, getting scammed Woma 2 million, Woma 800,000 million. Yeah, not 800,000 million, like 800,000 obviously. Why am I zooming this thing? Zuma, get out of my head. Listen properly. Listen properly. So okay. back to the story now. So I've watched like these people that are getting scammed by Ugandan men. I feel like maybe I dodged a bullet. Hey, maybe I was also going to be scammed because that whole thing, for me it didn't sit well with me. And obviously, me, I'm not the kind of person that believes in ancestors. I'm not the kind of person that is going to be to go to intumbas. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not going to be working around and looking for scammers because I've watched a lot of different videos of people getting scammed by sangomas and things that are happening there. And I feel like it's just a money making thing. Because once you start, you have to always go. Why can't they just give you something that you're gonna deal with your old problems like all at once? Why do you have to keep going for them to fix that issue? So for me it's like, why you sure. So for me, the thing is, I feel like when you believe in these kind of things where you're like, oh, my ancestors this, my ancestors that, you're just inviting bad spirits, you're just inviting these people to come and scam you. Because if a person is gonna come to you and be like, oh, let's go, I like you, the first week, in the first week when are you already meeting that person's ancestor, they're talking to you, they're telling you, oh, you should bring money, oh, I see that you guys are going to get married, oh, I see that you guys you'll be very happy together and whatnot. You go in there within the first week and this person is telling you all this, you go there, out of nowhere you speaking like directly to the ancestors. Like I feel like as much as I sympathize with people that are getting scammed, I just feel like sometimes we just, as women, we're just too desperate. We're just too desperate, or we're just too trusting. I know I've been there. Like I'm also that kind of a person, but it depends on, you understand. But I just feel like sometimes we're just too trusting, or we like, as long as this person is showing me love, as long as this person is showing me affection. Because one thing for sure, like foreign men, people from these African countries, they are very affectionate people. Like when you're talking to them, they will show you affection, they will be gentle with you, like they do everything differently, you understand. And with South African men, like they don't care much because there's always somebody. There's always a different girl there, like they're always ready to move on to the next one, you understand. So with these ones, I feel like when once they see a target, like once they know that when you are a target, they're gonna come to you guns blazing, like they take everything out, like the strength, everything, they come with you and they know, and they are very good with words. They're very good with words, especially if you are a woman and you haven't been in a situation where a man is gentle with you, a man is showing you love, a man is showing you affection and whatnot. They will come and scam you. So imagine getting scammed 1 million, and this person coming to you and saying, oh, we're gonna have money together, we're gonna do this, go and get loans. And you go and get loans because when now you are in love with this person and you believe that well, we're gonna be happy because this person is showing you something that you've never seen before. He's giving you the kind of attention that you've only dreamed of. Like it's sad, man. It's sad. I just feel like it's a sad situation, but it is what it is. Eh? I just feel sorry for people that are getting scammed. I just feel like people, yeah, really, if you've been in that kind of a situation where you maybe they didn't really scam you, but there was an attempt or they tried, but when you were just too smart for everything. I feel like we should also go easy on people that are getting scammed because when you don't know if you're in that kind of situation what was gonna happen, because people they're gonna scam you in different ways. Some people they'll scam you in like they will scam you with obviously they're gonna scam your money, they will tell you to take loans for them. Some people they'll just come as one night stands, you wake up everything in your whole apartment is gone, or you wake up and all your valuables they're gone, like the watches and everything, they take the diamonds, the golds and everything. So you never know. Hey, so people are getting scammed left, right and center. So for me I just feel like it's sad. It's really sad to see people going through something like that, and I just sympathize, man. I just sympathize with these scammers, because not really with scammers but with the victims, because imagine losing your whole, like everything that you've worked up for. then you get to a point where you even want to commit suicide because this person has scammed you, all because when you believed in a Nigerian prince, or all because when you believed that your ancestors can talk. No, they can't talk, but I guess it is what it is. Eh? It's sad, but life has to go on. So anyway, guys, that's my 2 cents. I'm still trying to learn about this whole thing. Eh? So let come here, let's go together and let's be in the moment. I will see you in the next video. Anyway, do come back, comment, subscribe, like, share, and come back here again so that we can grow together. I'm still gonna do more research on other things that I want to talk about so that I can give my proper and fully informed review, obviously, about the topics that are dear to me and things like that. So subscribe and come back. Bye bye for now. This one.